Hello everyone, my name is Mercedes Kerrison. I am the founder and principal designer of Abode Interiors. We are a boutique full-service interior design firm located in Brooklyn, New York, and we design based on telling unique stories.
I love that about you. And that's one of the things that attracted me to you the most is that you enjoy listening to your clients' stories,
Yes.
really understanding them and asking questions about their lifestyle and what they love in a home and helping them achieve their goals when it comes to interior design.
Yes.
And I understand you were in fashion before. Tell me about that.
Yes. I was in fashion for 15 years. And I actually was on a very unglamorous side of fashion. I was doing sourcing and procurement. So what that entails is working with a team of designers, and then I in turn take all of those designs and I allocate them to any specific vendor matrix that the company is working with. And then the primary point of my role was to make sure that everything is being made at the right price, the right time, and also being delivered at the right time.
How perfect, because that really is the goal of a very good interior designer, right?
Yes.
To be able to deliver a final product on time. As a
Yes.
real estate agent, that's one of the fears that a lot of my clients have. It's like, will I hire this interior designer and spend a year working on my property? That's usually what they ask. In New York City, where space is often at a premium, galley kitchens use a long, narrow layout with cabinets and countertops arranged along one or both sides of a central walkway. What are your expert tips for transforming a narrow galley kitchen?
I always opt for slimmer appliances. So that would be a panel ready refrigerator. And what I love about that, a panel ready refrigerator, is you can integrate it with the cabinetry so that it marries well with the cabinetry. It's all one consistent design. If it's feasible, I also recommend going with a slimmer dishwasher. So instead of doing like your standard 30-inch, I would opt for maybe an 18 or 24-inch, but I usually opt for an 18-inch if it's feasible for your household.
So I've been thinking of buying an air fryer as well as a rice cooker, but I don't have space for it. Do you have any like solutions or tips on how to maximize space with those two appliances? Because they're pretty big.
Oh, for sure. So for an air fryer, I'm going to give you like two scenarios. So scenario one could be, let's say, whether you're doing a renovation or you just want to do a refresh and you want to switch out your appliances. What's really cool now is that most of the stoves have the air fryers integrated into the appliance. So you don't have to buy a separate air fryer. Or scenario two, Target or Walmart, believe it or not, they sell mini air fryers.
Budget. That's
Yes.
awesome.
So,
we all like things that are affordable.
Exactly. So a mini air fryer, you can place that on your countertop if you wanted to utilize that. As far as a rice cooker goes, to be honest,
no way around it, right?
There's no way around it.
Well, I'm from the Dominican Republic and we eat a lot of rice.
Yes.
I probably make rice for my daughter every single day,
Yes.
if not every other day. So I've been thinking about it, but I don't have the space for it. So, what are the best ways to utilize cabinetry in a galley kitchen?
So the best way to utilize cabinetry within a galley kitchen is take the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. It'll draw your eye upward and it'll make the kitchen feel bigger. Another thing is to really be mindful of the cabinet depth within a narrow galley kitchen. You want to make sure there's enough circulation. So my tip is to make sure that your upper cabinets are no deeper than 12 to 13 inches and your bottom cabinets are no deeper than 24 inches. Because what you want is you want to have at least 3 feet of clearance, of walkway clearance within a galley kitchen.
Does cabinet color make a galley kitchen feel larger or smaller?
Cabinetry color can definitely affect the size of a small galley kitchen. So I tend to like to go a little lighter and to gravitate from white, because white is used a lot everywhere. I would do like a light sage green, or I would do like maybe like a soft blue. Or what you can do is your upper cabinets can be a lighter color and your bottom cabinets can be a darker color to help break up the color, if you wanted more of color saturation in your galley kitchen.
What are your best tips for organizing and maximizing counter space?
Countertop space to begin with, you always want to make sure you can install as much counter space as possible. So what I've done in past projects is I've installed what's called an appliance garage. So your toaster, your blender, if you have a mini coffee maker, you can install that within the appliance garage, and that would also help clear up all the cord noise on the countertop. It'll create like less visual clutter on a countertop.
What type of stone works best in a galley kitchen, in your opinion?
So my favorite style of stone to use in a kitchen is quartz. I like quartz. It's highly durable and it lasts a long time and it's really easy to install. It won't really crack. The only caution with quartz is that I always tell clients to refrain from applying really hot pots on directly onto a quartz surface. It can ruin the surface, but it's easy to clean. It's very durable. I always recommend quartz, and it's also very budget friendly compared to marble. You can install a marble countertop in a kitchen. It just requires higher maintenance. It would have to be sealed every 6 months. It looks beautiful. It definitely can be installed in a kitchen, in a marble kitchen. But I think that if you're cooking very often, and especially if you're utilizing or working with a lot of heat, I recommend quartz.
What do you think is the best upgrade for making a galley kitchen more organized?
So anything that you can pull out, I would say pull out drawers underneath the cabinet for pots and pans so that when you're looking for a particular pot and pan, you don't have to kneel down and reach for it. You can just pull it open. I've also installed toe kick storage, which is really great. That's storage that you can place underneath the lower cabinet. You just kick it open and you can put like your slimmer pans in there. I also like spice rack storage that you can pull out, and also a little pantry closet so you can pull out like your cleaning supplies and things. I would say in a galley kitchen, anything that you can integrate into the cabinetry that's easy to pull out, and you also leave it off the counter, because when you're working in a galley kitchen, you want to keep your your countertop space as clear as possible.
So thank you again, and it was lovely to spend this time with you. And I'm Linette Semino with Compass.
Thank you.